be showing you how to make sushi. The modern interpretation of sushi was created in the mid-1800s in Japan. The ingredients I have here are fresh salmon, some fresh black tiger prawns, some tinned tuna, assorted vegetables, mayonnaise, wasabi, some tempura batter mix, surimi seed sticks, ginger, yakinori, and some sushi rice along with some seasonings. Let's start by washing the sushi rice. This is important to get all the starch out. We're going to be putting 250 centimeters or milliliters into the bowl. We're using short grain rice, which is the secret to making good sushi. As you can see, there's quite a difference between the long grain and the short grain. We're going to wash the rice to remove the starch. First we'll add some water. And now as you can see, it's cloudy, and we're going to try and make the water as clear as possible. You can see how cloudy the water is, so we're going to try and make it clear. See how much clearer the water has gotten since the first time we washed it. Now we're going to cook the rice. Now we're going to boil the rice. We're using 250 mils of water. While we've got the rice cooking on a low heat, we've got a bowl over here with some white vinegar and a splash of salt and sugar for the ginger. This is the ginger. We've cut some of it here, and we're just going to cut it as thinly as we can. Our vinegar, salt and sugar has now finished boiling, and we're going to pour it into the ginger, and then it will pickle it, and we'll just leave it to one side. Here's one of our cucumbers. We're going to cut it in half, scoop out the middle, and cut it as fine as we can. We're going to try and get as much seeds as we can, because otherwise it makes it mushy. Now that we've scooped out most of the seeds, we're going to turn them over and cut them as thin as we can and as neat as we can. They don't have to be perfect because they're going in the sushi, but yeah, we'll try to make them as neat as we can. As you can see, the cucumber is cut up neatly and the pickled ginger is pickling away. And now we're going to chop up some carrots. You can see the carrots and the cucumber are chopped up, and now we're going to cut the avocado. It's a pretty ripe avocado, so yeah. Now got two halves of the avocado. They came out pretty easily, and I'll show you a tip on how to get the stone out. You just knock it like that and it just comes on your knife. We're just trying to peel the avocado now. Skin came off pretty easily as they're quite ripe avocados. In fact, we peeled most of the skin off with our fingers. Now I'm going to cut it in strips like we did with the carrot and cucumber. We've just finished cutting the avocado and we've put a bit of lemon juice on to stop it from oxidizing or going brown. We've just finished cooking the rice. It's sticky but not too sticky. And now we're going to put 3 lidfuls of rice vinegar. And now we're going to mix it. I'm going to put a paper towel on the rice to stop it from drying out. Got some fresh black tiger prawns and we're going to shell them. We've peeled the prawns and mixed up some tempura batter, and now we're going to coat the prawns in it. Here's our salmon, and it's fresh, so we've just got to do a smell test to make sure it is not off, or if it smells bad, yeah. So it smells good, so we're going to now cut the skin from the fish. Now we're going to slice the salmon up. This is the yakinori, and we're going to make the sushi. The shiny side is going to be the outside, so we're going to place everything on here, and unlike you would think, instead of going this way where the lines are, we're going the opposite direction, this way. This is the rice we cooked earlier, so we're going to put it on the yakinori sheet, leaving a tiny space at the front. Now we're going to roll the sushi, and just a tip, if you put vinegar on your hands, it stops the rice from sticking to you. Now we're going to put some tuna on it. Just the net towards you. Now we're going to put some avocado on. A bit closer and now a couple pieces of cucumber. Oh, and now let's roll it. With a cold knife, we're going to cut the sushi.